Hello everybody, and I want to make a video here. This is for my website, Aquatics.com, and this video is going to be about the green jade shrimp, dark green jade shrimp that I have available at my website. And I just want to do a little showcase video. So first of all, everything at Aquatics.com is bred by me. I'm not buying and reselling or importing or anything. These are all going to be homebred shrimp that I've had, all my lines I've had for at least over 2 years now. Haven't got any new lines in over 2 years, so everything you see is shrimp that I've been working on for years. I've had a long time now. I call these on the website dark green jade shrimp because over the years that I've had them, I've always bred them to be darker and darker and darker. And so, see, this is what you're getting. And green jades have always been notoriously an unstable line. And I have these guys to the point of where they're pretty stable. You might see a few bad ones here and there that I've missed. And if you were to purchase these, they will not be sold to you. You'll not get any of the lower grade ones. They're just ones that have escaped the cull net thus far. And they'll be caught out eventually. At some point. But I got this line off a good friend of mine, and this was quite a while ago, back when these guys were the brand new thing and they cost like $12 a shrimp. And so, you know, I took pretty good. It was my #1 priority. These guys were for a while. They're still right up there, but you know, these were my prize shrimp, and over the years I've treated them as such, and they get pampered and babied. And but I tell you what, with these guys, these are very hardy, long-lived lines. I mean, they're still just cherry shrimp, so care requirements are still pretty much the same as they would be with any Neocaridina. But some lines, depending on the water parameters they've grown up in and how they've been treated, you know, some are less hardy than others. These guys are really, really good, let me tell you. So if you're looking for, look at this one. If you're looking for a green crown, I mean, this is not the green crown color type of shrimp. These guys are super dark, as you can see right there. And usually the females, like most Neocaridina, the females are a bit better than the males. That's how it usually goes with most Neocaridina lines. And if I zoom out here a little bit, this is their tank. If you order some green jade shrimp off Shelly Aquatics, they'll come exactly from this tank. Because right now this is the only tank I have of them. So get some green jade shrimp from me. This is the tank and the exact same shrimp you'll be getting. They like grazing on the filter intake sponges. And some of the moss and algae growing on the filter. But as you can tell, I mean, if you go back and watch my cull videos for these guys, I really do not have to take that many out. And I have these guys priced at, right now I have them priced about half of what most people are selling for, because I'm not buying them and reselling them. I'm breeding them myself, so I can afford to sell them a little bit cheaper than most people. So that's also another good thing. Most of my shrimp prices are significantly lower than what you'll find from the big vendors who are importing thousands at a time and reselling them. So back to the history of these guys. I think it was somewhere around 3 years ago, about 3 years ago. I don't know, sometimes I lose track of time. I've had some of these tanks going for so long that I lose track of time. I don't know how long I've had, but I believe I've had these guys 3 years. And over the course of the 3 years, I started them off in a 20-gallon long. Then when that population got to be about 60, I put 30 of them in here. And then an unfortunate accident, I lost the other tank. But that was working out of town and having your kid feed them. So now we're real careful when I'm working out of town. I've had them all these years, and they've really been pretty good. They're an excellent line when I got them, but I just kept calling out the lighter ones. Kept taking out the lighter ones and leaving the darker ones. And then now you get these super dark shrimp, super dark green. If you look at them in certain light, they can almost appear to be turquoise. That's just that has to do with the substrate they're on and the light spectrum. I find that this light colored substrate seems to do good, but my first tank with them was dark colored substrate and they're just as good. They did appear to be more green and less dark on the black substrate, but on the light substrate they seem to have gotten darker, which I'm not sure what that's about, but that's how these things go sometimes. As you can see, I got plenty of them. So running out is not going to be an issue. Every once in a while, I try to remove the ones with some of them will get a yellow black line or a yellow back line, like those two right there. I try to get those out, but they will throw them from time to time. I think most people actually prefer them, but technically they need to be taken out. But there's several people I've talked to that prefer the yellow line, so eventually you'll probably get some. If you get some of these, you'll eventually get some with the yellow back line. I'd say this is the line of shrimp I am most proud of. Out of all my lines of shrimp that I got, I really, really like these guys a whole bunch. I don't know if I'd call them my favorite, but I'm pretty proud of them because green jades are notoriously hard to breed true, and I've managed to get them pretty good, I believe. So if you're interested in some green jade shrimp, I'd highly suggest checking out my website. You probably aren't going to find them cheaper. Breeding true wise, you're not going to find them breeding true as good as these guys. And I don't think anyone can beat my price for the quality. Like I said, there are a few bad ones in there. They just have escaped the cull net. And you'll not get any I will not send those out to my paying customers. So that's the bunch of them on that little patch of moss growing and stuck on the side of the glass there. So that's my green jade shrimp at markshelleyaquatics.com. Thank you guys for watching, and check out my website, markshelleyaquatics.com. You'll find these guys and all the shrimp and all my aquatic goodies, plants, and everything that I have to offer for sale. So check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.